I swear to Christ, this feels like a knockoff iPhone 4. Like, I don't know, this feels like one of those like Chinese knockoff iPhones that are like trying to like have a skin of iOS 7. It's just wow. This is just wow. What's up guys, it is I, the Apple Buyer, here today, and I'm back with a brand new video for you all, and today we're doing a video on my iPhone 2G. We are going absolute retro style with this device, although the operating system that this device is running is not so retro style. So, as many of you can tell, this looks like a really cheap skin, kind of cheap at least, skin of iOS 7, which it is. This is an iPhone 2G running White00r 7, and I gotta say, for an iPhone 2G and the skin, since it's not technically iOS 7, they did a pretty good job at this. They even went as far to include the... Oh, whoops, I thought they added the notification center. Okay, well anyway, so they added the control center. That was pretty nice. I've already been finding so much use in that. I really like how you can adjust the brightness. Oh, I can blind you guys now. I really like how you can adjust the brightness. It's so convenient. I always loved Control Center, for the record. Except one cheap thing about this is that it's not very smart, so you can still kind of use the device and it can just be really dumb and stuff. So you kind of have to grab it right at the little slider there, then slide down. Not a big deal, but it is kind of annoying. Another thing about this White00r 7 is that it does enable multitasking, although it is so glitchy. See, I just double clicked it, but it thinks I'm trying to use Siri, which I will get into, by the way. So 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's so glitchy though, and you can see that this is the multitasking of iOS 7, but it is so glitchy. You kind of have to like be patient with it. Like, so we'll open up the Photos app, go back, double click, and you have to swipe to it. You can't like close it from here, so you have to go to the thing in the middle, then put your finger on it and slide up. It's really just like ugh. And then of course you get Siri, which is broken, because if this were the real Siri, then you'd be able to do this. Hello. Wow. Okay, well, see, that's like that's Siri. Anyway, those are just the basics of it. Now we're just going to kind of dive deeper into it. So you can see that you do in all of the apps, this kind of gives you like an iOS 7 skin. They did a pretty good job at like emulating the iOS 7 and up, whatchamacallit, settings app and all that stuff. So there is a section right here. Normally right here, this would be the control center settings, but you know, that's White00r settings. So you let that load, and then features, and of course you can go through all your settings here: wallpaper, folders, app switcher, iOS 7 style. What can you choose there? Manual multitasking. I don't know what that does, so let's see what that does. Okay, oh, okay. Basically what manual multitasking does is it just kind of makes things a little bit better, but honestly, you're kind of just seeing all the features. I'm just showing you them right now. I haven't given you my review yet, but I'm telling you, this is so ridiculous. I understand why they made this, but I seriously question if anyone actually uses this, because this is kind of trashy if you ask me. So it's just kind of better multitasking with the manual thing. Going out of that, you do get Cydia in there, and then I'm not sure what Terminal is. I'm pretty sure Terminal is like the place where you can get all the old apps. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi antenna is broken on my device. As you can see there, it's like taped on because the black part doesn't want to stay on. But the Wi-Fi antenna is broken on this device, so you know I can't really show you the old apps that you can install. But you do get Cydia, so you can install tweaks and such, and then Terminal, I'm sure they'll say it on their website. So overall, this is just an iOS 7 wannabe. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this White00r 7 just makes this iPhone 2G feel like a Chinese knockoff iPhone that just wants to run iOS 7, but it's like a skin of Android. Like, you can just say that iOS 3 is Android, and then you just put a skin on this phone to make it look like iOS 7, and you could easily get away with it because this seriously does look like a Chinese knockoff phone. Also, I'm not hating on this White00r 7. I'm sure it took hours upon hours to make this. I understand how the developers feel about this, but you know, it's just when you're trying to emulate something from 2013 on a 2007 phone with such old and low specs, then it's just a disaster. Do I think that people should live with White00r 7? Oh god, no. I don't even think you should. The White00r 7 supports the iPhone 2G, 3G, and the iPod Touch 1 and iPod Touch 2. All those devices have the same general specs, and you can see the performance on this device, and it's kind of not kind of garbage, it is garbage. I mean, yeah, you do get these nice features and that kind of stuff, but is it worth it when it takes however long to go to the home screen? So here, let's see. I know it's going to take forever. Well, you can see that it's just glitchy on here. It's just, do you want multitasking and have it be the most weird thing ever when you could pay probably the same price for an iPhone 4, which runs the real version of iOS 7? I think White00r 7 is a bit of a gimmick, honestly. I think it's something fun to install and mess around with, but beyond that, why use it as your everyday driver? I mean, it is nice that you get to be able to install older version of apps. I mean, that is extremely well appreciated, but on this old of a device, it just doesn't need it. This device is way beyond retirement, and you don't need something to try to remedy that. I do say it was fairly easy to install White00r. If I'm correct, all I had to do was download the IPSW from their website, which was a custom IPSW, by the way, and then use Red Snow, put it in Pawn DFU, and then just shift restore it with their custom IPSW. So it was very easy. This is literally just iOS 3 with an iOS skin thing to it, and then it just has a bunch of old versions of apps that you can install. Well, I'm glad I got this video out of the way, because now I can restore this thing back to iOS 3, because I've been wanting to do that for a while now. I've had this thing running White00r for a couple weeks now, and it's time to get it back on iOS 3. I hate having White00r on this device. So, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Go ahead, download and install White00r. I'll link the website down below if you'd like to download a version of it. And peace.